backlighting. That's what I've got. The lighting is in the back. There's not many in this room where I can get light, and this is probably not the best for it. The thing is, though, now I can't find anywhere. This is no. Maybe because if I go the other way, then the internet will go. But I almost came up with a solution yesterday. I got back to Wales. I'm in Wales now. Yeah, from London. I travelled the whole day, and there was no internet on the coach, and I was very annoyed indeed because I couldn't contact anyone. This is the back of I've got a new bed here, headboard. When I was here before, it was a big high bunk bed, but now it's here. But I ordered a ring light. As soon as I got yesterday, I was like, I'll buy a ring light, and then I'll be able to use the light in the corner. Hello, and it'll be fine, because the trouble is there's not much light in this corner. I'm stuck in the corner. I moved everything around to try and get the only place where there's internet. And yeah, ring light, I thought. So I got it, and it was great. There was a brilliant tripod, and there was a little tripod, and there was a hot shoe. I don't know what a hot shoe is, but now I know. And I put all the pieces together, and it's a big round ring light. I was like, woohoo! So I stuck it in, and I put it in the USB slot, and I got a charger, and I put it in, and nothing happened. And I was like, oh, maybe the charger's not right. So I stuck it in my computer, and nothing happened. So then I tried another charger, and nothing happened. And I switched all the little, and nothing happened. And I realised that the light was completely broken. There was no light coming out of the light. So now I've had to, I haven't got a printer here, so I'm have to get my brother to get me a printout of the address label so I can send it back again. I have ordered another one, which maybe will come, but it's not, the actual accessories aren't as good as the one that I had, which was really good. Hello, the one that I got had so many good it's no good. The actual light doesn't work, but the accessories were amazing. It was so exciting, but it's no. So this one that I've ordered is more expensive, hasn't got as many accessories, but hopefully it will work, and I will have light tomorrow that's not coming streaming in, and so there's just a shape with a black darkness. It's like I'll be a shadow. I'll be there. You can't see me. You can just see backlit. Backlighting is not great for anything really. But because I'm doing the Edinburgh show next week from here, 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, sometime in the next couple of weeks, 2 and a bit weeks, I think, something like that. And I'm going to be doing it from here. So I've got my microphone. I'm going to try and set it up with my microphone and my lights and this corner, and maybe I'll get some sort of thing where I can maybe interview people. I don't know. If I've got a studio set up and I can find people that want to talk, and we can do a little sort of do a little podcast, do a little, I don't know, we can have a little chat and do all the traditional things that people do on YouTube that I haven't even tried, like everything really. The stuff I've done is certainly the stuff I've done. So I don't know, because my mum's like, what's the theme of your show? I'm like, there's no theme, it's just this, except more so. And I've got I've just realised I've been wearing the mask, and now I've got a red bit on. So if I go like this, yay, there's no blemishes on me, I'm completely skin clear. If you can't see my skin, then of course it's great. La 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 la. So yeah, forgive my face, basically. But I was travelling all day, and I'm tired, and I need a bath. I have not had a bath today. I need a bath. I was suddenly got nearly, because it's still light outside, and it's actually a lot lighter in this house generally than my house in London. So hello. So about this time in London, I'm is it dark? Is it light? I don't know, because we don't really draw the curtains. We start like vampires in a hat. No, the light. But now there's light everywhere. So I'm like, oh, what time is it? Oh no, it's that time. I'm supposed to be doing this, aren't I? And then I set it up, and there was no internet, and obviously no light because my light is broken. I packed it up so you can't see it. It's gone. Yes, it's dark there. It was very dark yesterday morning, and then it got lighter. I set off really early to go to the bus and to go to the coach, and I thought, well, that's too early, really. But it wasn't really, because it took more than 2 hours to get to Victoria Coach Station from where I live, because there was some sort of water leak on the road, on Finchley Road. So there was a big detour. So it was like we went down Abbey Road. And I'm like, oh, is this Abbey Road? I didn't see the. I was like, I don't know whether I need to look it up because I was like, where's the crossing that's on the Beatles album? I'm like, is that it? And I saw one that was sort of not the same, that had like a little traffic island in it and was blocked. I'm like, and I looked over and it said Abbey Road. And I'm like, that's not the one. Well, we maybe passed it and it was further over. I don't know. But now I'm like, oh, I'm a bit worried that they've destroyed the heritage, because that's what they do in Britain. They destroy the heritage. Apparently they're going to build a big tunnel underneath Stonehenge, and then that's going to have the World Heritage status taken away from it, and Liverpool's having its world culture status taken away from it, because basically there's everyone's set out to make everything worse. Everything that was fairly good, everything that was good about Britain was gone. Ha ha ha, hooray, great. But they've taken a load of European funding, hurrah, in order to rejuvenate all the town centres, and they have to put the European flag up, which is quite funny because they're like, no, we won't admit that the only reason that any of these towns had any significance or money for the last 20 years is because of the EU. But no, they've had to take the money because that's, admit it. Put big flags up, fly the flags, haha. So I've been watching the Olympics today. I'm just looking at this. I can see a little coffee filter thing. I've just been watching the Olympics. And this is bad losers. I don't like bad losers. There's a guy that he got a silver medal in Taekwondo, and he's like, oh no, and he got silver. I'm back again. Honor, did you see that? My rant about bad loserships, and then I go, I've censored myself. Yeah. You should be honoured that you were in the Olympics, and you're like, oh no, I only came second. I only got a medal that's made of silver. Silver's better than gold anyway. Silver's a better metal than gold. Listen to everybody. Silver's rarer and it's different. Back again. It's not buffering. My internet is. So if I'm going to do my show upstairs, move from the room downstairs, and they'll be very annoyed at me indeed. Yeah, it's very annoying that it does that. Whoops. There's the room that's got the internet. So watching some sort of film that's got Alistair Sim and Margaret Rutherford in it, about some sort of school. There's a boys' school and a girls' school, but it's not St. Trinian's, it's St. Swithin's and some boys' school that Alistair Sims is running. I don't know what it is really. It looks quite interesting, but I don't know what it is. It's got Joyce Grenfell in it too. All the people. So yeah, so now we've got more light, and I look really awful because I've got light coming from everywhere. There's the outside. Is that, can I get internet from the outside? Maybe I can do an outside vlog. Oh, look at that. Look. My mum thinks that looks like tree beard. It's a Virginia creeper on a lamppost thing, or a power line, because this is where the internet. See, this is why the bad internet. See those lines up above, the overhead lines. That's where the internet's coming from. No cable, no swishy modern lines here. No, we get overhead lines like heathens. Look at that. That's what that looked like a few years ago. My dad painted it. It had all brilliant wildflowers. And this is this year. Not quite as impressive. Not at all as impressive. But flowers are flowers. Let's see whether the internet stretches all the way to the back. Are you still there? I don't know. Hello, Mum. Hi. I'm just saying the internet keeps cutting out upstairs. I'm going to have to find somewhere better to do my show that's got internet, because that corner's no good at all. Yeah, can you see me here? Look, and there's the back. Look, my mum's got roses. Isn't it beautiful? Palm trees. It's just so swishy. Yes, hello to Elise's mum. She's like, what's happening? I don't understand. Yeah, so I don't know how long this is going to last before it goes. So I'm going to have to get, maybe I'll have to pay for them to get better internet. I'm not sure. I just closed the Alistair Sim thing. Whoa, more lights. I'm going to sit on the bottom of the stairs. My traditional bottom of the stairs thing. So I've got a little tripod that this is on. Not as good as the tripod that came in my kit of broken light. I hope that the new one works, because then I'll have... Because the thing is about ring lights as well, is they shine in your eyes, and you've just got, like, vampire eyes. You're like, it's scary. Look at me. My eyes, they're already scary, really. But they've got scary light in them. Thank you to the one person that pressed like, thumbs up on me. That's very nice of you. What's this? Oh, things. Yeah. There's things on the... No, you don't have to. My mum's wondering whether she should vacate the front room. There's your things on the floor. That's oh, they're all everywhere. Not on the stairs, for crying out loud.
We're on the stairs, right there.
Yes, I think that's still in copyright, Mum. So yeah, there's stuff all over the stairs. Hooray. What a mess. Mum, I closed the door so I didn't have Alistair Sims's thingy in my... I don't want copyrighted material that I've got no... Close the door! Thank you. It's just tangentially. That's not tangentially. There. It's just there. Yeah! So my hair's all over the place because I did not wash it today. It's just very flat and weird. I was watching something about curly girl method of making hair that you think is straight. Yes, exactly. Demonize even. Yeah, look, this hair is like hair that you think is straight that's not straight. And I'm like, I don't know. My hair is like greasy at the moment, so I don't really know where it is. But I don't know whether it is entirely straight. It's sort of... So maybe if I looked after it, I'd get all waviness instead of a great big fuzzy mess. Because this is not exactly... Not the straightest hair in the world. Not the straightest person in the world. Ooh, did I say that? Yes, look at that. Ooh, all over the place. Hair everywhere. That's quite nice, actually. So, look at that. I've got like a lion's mane on my head. That would be weird if I had a lion on my head. A big lion's head. What's here? Yeah, so, la. So this is lovely to see you, isn't it? Lovely to see you, lovely. I know I've got hair in my eye. So, yeah, so I don't really know what to say. I'm going to do my show in 2 weeks' time, and that's going to be all different things if I can get the internet to work. Which, at this point, if I can get the light to work, if I can get the sound to work, if I can get any of it to work, that'll be nice. But I'm here for weeks now. Weeks and weeks. More than 4 weeks. 5 weeks, maybe even more than 6 weeks, and then I will go back to London on the 31st of July, and then, but there's all fun and games in between, so if anybody knows anybody they want to interview, me to interview, that is happy to be on camera, and I can sort of, not Zoom them, sort of message them. I mean, I think there's a few different Streamlabs and stuff like that you can use, that you can talk to other people and they can all come in, and because I've done a few other people's shows. Oh, and some people have asked me to do some part for their extended. I don't know whether you've heard of Church of Phil, which is it's comedy. It's comedy and it's very good. I've done some stuff with them before, and they've asked me to get involved again. And in return for doing it, they've offered me some pants. I'm like, what? But yeah, Polly that's involved with it actually makes pants. So that's very generous. It's a load of pants. No, they're very nice, yes. So I haven't said yes and no to the pants. I have said yes to the thing, but I'm not sure about the pants really. But it's very generous offer. So we'll see what happens with that. And I've still got to write my next spooky history, which I think is going to be Theatre Ghosts next, which I put off for this month because I was working and I was tired and I couldn't be bothered and I was doing gardening and I kept getting bitten by insects, and I was like, no rest. And now I've got no excuse at all, really, because I've got nothing to do except my show and write things and do other things for other people. So if anybody wants me to do a cameo in any of that or collaboration, then I'm up for that, because why not? Collaborations are fun. Yeah, and get my stupid face around everywhere. And yeah, who knows what will become of it. Who knows, indeed, who knows. So, I don't know, I'm going to camp here for all these weeks and probably go... We were planning day trips, but I don't know what's happening now yet at all with anything. But I am going to go for a little trip down to the Amazon locker to return my stupid light that broke. So that's a day trip. That's like 1.5 miles up the road. Ooh. And you go there and then come back again. What an exciting trip that will be, to return a broken light. And they said they will give me my money back when it gets there. So I've ordered a new one on money that I haven't had back yet. But yeah, hopefully the new one will work and that will be back. Oh, you need to go upstairs? No? Okay, that's my dad there. You do know, if you want to go upstairs, that's fine. Upstairs, go to. Oh. It's fine. Yes, so I'll try and make my way back. Daddy wants to go upstairs. I was in his way. Basically, during my life, I'm in everybody's way. That's what I do, is I get in people's way. So, I finished work for a little bit. Just sort of sitting here in the kitchen. There's lots of fruit here. That's what I like about, I like lots of things about my parents' house. But I like all the fruit that they have. All the fruit that they have. All the fruit that they have. They do like their fruit. They definitely like their fruit. That's not all of it. It's like, yeah, you're never short of fruit in this house. Really? All the fruit that they have. Look, there's even a mango and some grapes. And then there's some more grapes. And this I brought from Wales when it got all squashed. Not Wales, from London. Got all squashed in transit, so probably won't be. So there's quite a lot of fruit, yes. It's not even all the fruit in the house. There's even bananas. Wow. Just when you think it's all over, it's not. Oh, this is something that I bought. Look at this. It's to make baked donuts. I didn't think it's not plastic, it's silicone. Apparently that heats up to even 500 centigrade, Fahrenheit, 500 somethings. And I've got this gluten-free mix for donuts. I could probably make them from scratch. More fruit, but I'm not going to. And then courgettes, vegetables as well. Everywhere. Oh, hang on there. And cherries, more fruit. Fruit everywhere. Fruit everywhere. I was going to eat some of those cherries. I didn't get around to eating them. Fruit. Is that enough fruit for me? I don't know. We'll have to see. Whoops. It's my thumb in the way. That's not a good place to put a thumb in the... Whoa. It's just... Yeah, hopefully I'm going to get these technical problems sorted before I do my not Edinburgh show. My Wales Edinburgh show thing. And it turns out, right, I'm doing the Free Fringe and I'm also booking shows for the Free Fringe. And it turned out today I found that I booked them all wrong. I booked everybody for one day when they had like 3 weeks. So now it's like, oh no, it was a new system. And I got very confused and I thought I'd done it right and I thought I'd put in all the dates and then, like, how long is this person doing? And well, I thought they were doing a week, but I've only got them down for a day. I don't know what happened, and then I realised that all of them, absolutely every show that I put in. So I think the magic people behind the scenes have sorted that out. It's obviously my fault, but I didn't realise that I'd done something wrong. So technical problems, yay. Whoops, technical problems. I don't like technical problems. I wish they'd sort themselves out. And this tripod is going all wonky. Whoa, wonky tripod. Yeah, it's got like a little ball thing on it. And it's just, is anybody still there? Am I just talking into the void? The void, crying into the void. That's where I'm billing my show. It could be a crying to the void, or it could be something really amazing. It could still hear. It could still hear. My hair's getting increasingly frizzy as the humidity kicks in. Yeah, I think actually it might be sort of curly. I'm confused about my hair. I'm like, if it just goes like this. It's quite long, so it's pulling down. Let's just get a rooter booster for my hair. Yeah, a rooter booster. Yes, I know, I'd have to get that. But going by the things that I've ordered that have gone wrong, if I got a rooter booster, that would also go wrong, and I'd have to send it back, and I get frustrated. Oh, look at this. I've just found this. This, my Auntie Wendy, when she was a very small girl, she's in her 80s now, she used to enter Eisteddfod doing spoken word presentations, performances. Or maybe, I'm not sure what she did. She did elocution or something. And she did some sort of thing where she would talk and they would give her money in these purses. And we still got all of these little purses that I think it's made of silk. It's lovely. So these are from just probably the 40s or the 50s. They must be when she's a wee girl, tiny girl. So I just found this. It's just when you're just like, oh, there's another one. She had loads of them. She won loads of Eisteddfod. She's very talented. Yes, my father. It's so hot, I'm getting confused. My father talked to her on the phone today. She's living in France now, and she was like, how old are you? And I told her, she's like, well, I couldn't see her face, but I was like, I can't remember how old I am. I don't know. I'm not telling you. Old, I said. She's like, no, how old are you? I was like, why are you asking me? And she said, how's your brother? So I don't think she was really interested in how old I was. She was just, anyway. Whatever. Hair everywhere. Like a scary scarecrow it is. That's copyright music too. King and I. You were wondering, King and I don't know any kings, but I do have some eyes. They are sore because I've got to bring my contact lens fluid. That's another thing I had to order. So I'm like, yeah, I'm all prepared. I've got a big suitcase and it was full and it was really heavy. And then I realised I'd forgotten all the stuff that I need. And it's very annoying, very, very annoying indeed when you've already got here and you're like, no, I forgot the stuff. I had loads of contact lens fluid because I ordered some really recently, and then I got some more, so I had loads and loads, and now I've got to get some more, which hasn't come yet because I didn't order it till last night, so it's not come yet. And I'm just like, oh no, so annoying. I'm just seeing that there's also, apart from fruit, there's also crisps on the floor. I'm just seeing these crisps on the floor. Crisps everywhere on the floor, just underfoot. Everywhere you look, there's crisps. Crisps and fruit. It's a sort of mixture of goodness and bad things. And there's this, I don't know what this is, some sort of medicine for somebody. Who's that for? Oh, I know what that is. Medicine that my dad got and then decided he didn't want to eat it because he's like, I don't want to have that medicine. So big pile of medicine and fruit as far as the eye can see. I taught somebody to juggle once, even though I can't really juggle, so I'm very good at teaching people things that I can't actually do myself. But the thing is, you put one up, and as it goes to about there, you put that one up, so you have to look at them and make sure. But my hand to eye coordination is very poor, so I know technically that when you throw one in the air, when it gets to about there, then you throw that one and you keep going, and then it's really good. But my hand to eye coordination is so bad that I can't actually do it, and it's a long time since, and these aren't they're not all the same size, so that's difficult. So I know. So I know you do that, but then you have to keep doing it. It's like, see, it's the keeping doing it that's the problem. And that's really the problem of my life. I can do things for a very short period of time. Now I've dropped it, so I can't do it all. But bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. See my hand-to-eye coordination. Poor as hell, but I know that's how you do it if I could do it. And so I taught this person, and they were really good at doing it. Really quickly picked it up. I'm like, yay, that's it. I can't. So when it came to, because it was a college project, when it came to things that you did to this college project, I was like, I did this and this, and I taught this person how to juggle. And it's like, can you juggle? No. It's like, well, how did you teach them how to juggle? It's like, I did teach them how to juggle. Believe me, you can ask them. They're just better at it than me. The story of my life. I mentor somebody who's much better than me, because that's pretty much everybody in the world that's better than me. Yeah, which is a terrible shame, but there you go. Somebody, if you can't do it, teach it. That's what they say, isn't it? If you can't teach it, do it. Maybe that's the way, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a whole summer of fun and sitting down here going, the internet's broken, I forgot this thing, it's raining, it's too hot, I got stung by a bee, because a lot of insects have got me this year. Insects all over the place, but they got my mum as well. She put something about how she got bitten by two beetles. The day after I got bitten by loads of things. Got covered in things. and bits of it's full. It's just like, I'm falling apart. Ooh, it's a very shame. My head can't reach my body. Yeah, I had a little thing when I was a child. This thing where you grab the head and you pull it apart. It's like, ooh, I just lost my head for a moment. My head could touch my body. And it had about 4 or 5 phrases. I can't remember what they are. And everyone's like, no, that never existed. But I looked it up and it was already quite old. I don't think it must be secondhand when I got it, because it's like, that's an ancient toy. How did I come to get that? And it was only available in like the United States in like 1962. It's like, well, how come I had it? It must be like a spooky haunted doll that came to live with me and then disappeared when it had... No, it wasn't a Stretch Armstrong. It had a gigantic head, like a spooky, like really big eyes, big head. I think it had a sort of bob haircut. It was a girl doll, and it was just like, I don't want to gender the doll. I mean, it was just made of plastic, but it was like hair and eyes, and it was like, I just lost my head for a moment. Woo! So other things, I can't remember the other things it shared. It just mainly said that, but it did say some other things. It's like, my head can touch my body. And it was an American voice, and it was so spooky. These are the sort of things that American Horror Stories that they've just made. I mean, I've been watching that, and yeah, scary. Is this scary? American Horror Stories, sort of half scary and half not scary. But it's that sort of thing that would be in an American Horror Story, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, or the most hilarious film ever, Midsummer. It's probably in that. Or Hereditary. They are the funniest films ever. Yeah, funny films. I've gone through this before, haven't I? Very funny films. Yeah, so if anyone's got suggestions about who they want me to interview that will be available and they'll be happy to interview them. I've just segued into another thing. Segue. Not one of those that you fall off cliffs on. Segue, as in going from one way, which I used to think was pronounced Sieg. I've just seeged from one thing to another. No, you've segued. But it's spelled Sieg. Yes, but it's pronounced Segway. Well, Segway's the thingies. Oh, spelled Segway. You know this anyway. But I thought, just seeged into this. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I seeged into it. It's like, well, you didn't. You segued into it. Segway. Segue. I should do TikTok, shouldn't I? Segue. No, you shouldn't, because you're not going to be very good at TikTok. I'm just very jealous of people that get on TikTok and they immediately get millions and millions and millions of people. I'm not sure what the point of TikTok is. Segue. Maybe there is a point to it. I don't know what it's. Segue. Yeah, I've got a little bit on the... I think it's French. Segue. Yeah, I think you're right. But it wouldn't be pronounced Segway in French. Segre. No, I'm not sure. It looks like Sieg, but Sieg is very, very different, yeah. Yes, I will try that German, maybe. I don't know whether I'd get banned from YouTube for life for being blasphemous. Blasphemy, boy. Yeah. Copyright. Don't do copyrighted music. But it was a parody. A parody. Woo! Oh, look, I'm juggling with one ball. Oh, my hand-to-eye coordination is amazing. Maybe I was always bluffing and I'm the best juggler in the world, but maybe I'm not. It's one of those things, and I think it might be not. Anyway, so la, that's me done for this week. Let me know what's happening. I was going to go to day trips and do stuff, but I'm probably not going to do that because I've stopped doing stuff altogether because I'm completely out of ideas and creativity, and I'm just bleh. And I've lost people watching this. So I had 10 people for a second, a brief, tiny second, and they got bored of me and fled. Maybe I'll just be a mime. Not sure what that was, a mine morph. Anyway, see you next week. Maybe in between, and I'll try and do the things, and then look out for me and other people's stuff. If anybody wants to do stuff, then I will be happy to. Bye, 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 bye. Contact me with possible offers of jobs and riches and fame. That would be great. I'll enjoy that. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.